Oh,
The fact that I literally just
yeah,
started streaming when you're like, you know what that makes me?
it cannot get better than that. And you cut out the portion where I indicate that, like, hey, I'm a member of this community. That's odd.
uh,
Oh,
oh my god. Let me get this set up here. If I have any fucked up comments, I'd like to see them. Oh, there's an app update.
oh.
Oh shit, there's a creeper. There's a creeper. There's a creeper. There's a creeper. Oh no, that's one of the bamboo ones. I'm fine. Come here. Die. Ha ha.
No. For my own inner peace purposes, I'm happy that whole thing happened.
Oh yeah,
Likewise.
me too.
Like, if absolutely nothing comes from this, if by the end of this somehow, like, she hates me, her boyfriend hates me, her future kid hates me, you guys hate me, like, anyone she ever comes into contact with hates me, I don't care. I feel better.
That is all that matters in the end.
Yep. All matters is what you could take away from this.
I am at peace with how I handled it. I am at peace with what I said. I am at peace with how I acknowledged it, and that's the most I can control right now. So that's what I'm gonna focus
I'm
on.
glad that the basically the sword of Damocles has been taken off my head. But now it's just like there's still one last battle that'll happen in the morning with the whole hunter thing probably.
Right.
Oh yeah,
There's
no.
still there's still one final fight before this is over.
Fuck, I have work tomorrow. I'm gonna be texting out my phone the entire day. I'm gonna have to tell my boss, like, sorry, I'm going through something today. So I might be on my phone a little more. Not that he cares, I get my work done. I have the highest ticket numbers.
Right.
I actually, it's like, I don't get a promotion financially because he doesn't control that, but I do get a new thing to add to my resume in terms of managing a little team of student workers. So that's something that happened to
I
me.
get the joy of dealing with my own tech problems tomorrow. I have to fucking upgrade my M.2 drive.
I wish I
Oh,
knew what
hell
that
yeah.
was, but I don't.
It's a super, so it's an SSD, meaning solid state, meaning no moving parts, so it's a lot faster, very good, but it's a really, really small and secure version of it, basically, to where it generally has faster, it makes your computer function a little faster when it has to boot stuff that's installed on it up,
Yeah.
like video games or Windows.
I have to change my 1 terabyte over to a 2 terabyte because I'm sick and tired
Cottage,
of being out of space on it.
I'm installing the Cottage Witch mod pack.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be
Look,
so excited.
and the one other mild annoyance that I've discovered with my desktop is Windows has been fucking being a pain in my ass. Every time I open Task Manager, the whole thing locks up for like 3 minutes. But
Yeah.
on, but only Task Manager and only the Processes tab. If I'm in any other if I go to like Performance, it's fine. But if I try to reopen Processes, the whole thing seizes up, and it's like, why? But like, if I open Task Manager like a minute after the desktop boots, it only locks for 5 seconds. If it's an hour, it's like 2 minutes of lock. Like the longer the desktop's online, the worse the freezing gets. And it's just
Is
like, why?
Is it just like your startup process? Like, does this
Nope.
happen with opening
It's
other apps?
Nope, it's only Task Manager. And it's only Task Manager. You know how Task Manager has the processes, performance, and like
Yeah,
all the other
yeah.
tabs? If I open since Task Manager always opens to processes, it lags. But if go to swap over to like performance, no lag. If I swap back to processes, it freezes up again for equally as long.
That, huh.
And so the thing was like, none of my friends can figure out what the fuck that is causing. Like they'll tech people as well. One of them works like a server farm. But it's one of those where it's just like it's such an odd problem,
It's so
but it's
niche and
so
like
frustrating.
non-impactful too. Like, It's
You know, but
annoying, but it doesn't like impact
I use
anything.
Task Manager all the time though for like some of my softwares. Because I have like
Mm,
outdated old random softwares that I run at times. And just doing things like, oh, just gotta make sure this is dead. Or like I'm trying to figure out why the fuck my like was trying to download something. I was like, why is my hard drive speed so low? So I'd open it. I discovered Epic Games, which was I fucking closed, was still hidden in the background,
yeah.
downloading something. And
I
I'm
can
like, God
definitely
damn it!
see how it's annoying. Don't get me wrong, Task Manager is like the
But was it
go-to
the
what's
worst?
going
Was
on
it?
with my
It
computer
freezes
tool.
the whole computer though.
Oh.
Like I lose that. Like literally the mouse. Like, I can move the mouse around and everything, but I can't interact with anything. I can't alt tab. I can't do anything. The whole thing locks up. I still have
And
audio.
did you try like resetting or anything drastic like that yet?
I've done all I've done. The only thing I've not done is basically reflash Windows.
Hmm.
That's all I have. That's the only thing I haven't done. It's getting better. Basically, it only locks up for like a couple of seconds when I launch it nowadays. But for a while there was like a fucking 5 minute lockup where literally I couldn't power. I can't use Windows Power down, so I have to go to the desktop and just hold the power button. And it's like, thanks, computer. But it's
Hello.
one of these things that was like, it's the most stupid and infuriating little problem, but I just don't know why it exists.
Fair enough. I need to get Silk Touch on something. I need a mob farm. Bad.
Oh my god.
Are
So I
you
kind of want to play
okay?
Minecraft, but also there's just like the urge to just lay down.
I just want to set Minecraft up. I don't know if I'm gonna partake in it, but
Yeah,
it'd be
I may
nice to
not
have
play
it set up.
tonight,
No, you're
simply
good.
as like uh,
Tonight was therapy, and therapy is exhausting.
I've just kind of put on like my comfort like style of music and just listening to that.
I kind of want to just go and curl up with my boyfriend and just pretend like none of this ever happened, which is why I'm currently playing Minecraft. Because if I play Minecraft, I have to exist with the fact that it just happened, and I can curl up with him after.
Yeah, you can process it. My boyfriend is snoring, so I don't think I'll be getting too much engaged conversation out of him.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone else in the distance. What did you say there? I missed that like past 30 seconds.
My
Um.
darling boyfriend is snoring in the background, so I'm
Ah,
not going to be able to get comfort from him.
wake
Oh.
'em.
Oh yeah, mine's definitely sleeping, but like the whole gist of what I just said is that with the conversation and the therapy we just partaked in, like if I do what I want to do, which is go and pretend like this never happened and go curl up and go to sleep, that's not a way I should be dealing with it. So I'm dealing with it by staying awake and pretending, and no longer having the capability to pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge
Yeah.
that the battle line was drawn and the shots were fired. And it's mostly just
Yeah.
seeing. You have to wait for the smoke to sell to see exactly what was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope this mod like works okay for me because I'm not gonna lie, I really need to replace my computer.
Um,
Probably gonna within
That's
like a
I've
year.
got
what
a
was it?
laptop.
I think Raven's playing on like an Intel Surface or something.
I'm playing on a
Okay,
Surface Pro.
perfect. Okay. Because
Granted,
for me, like random games that are really low on resource usage, like they don't take much to run. They've been running poorly sporadically, but it's always like just a little quick dip, like it can happen in a really good game or a really like low resource game.
So, do you have
And
a bad memory cache then somewhere?
maybe, but I've like reset the computer and stuff recently. Genuinely, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just my components going old because
I don't know.
like
That's what I'm saying.
my
Like, do you have like a bad memory chip somewhere maybe?
I think it could be because this like just like in terms of how the components are interacting, my fucking power supply is my oldest component. I got it freshman year of high school. It wasn't good then. It's not great now, and it's towards the edge of its like wattage usage. My graphics card is a hand me down that I've been using for like 5 years, and my brother before this was using for probably like seven. I'm not
Oh
quite
God.
sure. Yeah,
Okay,
It's
You need an
listen,
it's still
upgrade.
not bad.
I was gonna say, there's no way you could possibly have an older graphics card than what I used to. I take that back. You just might.
I
Okay, so
it's not
uh,
that old. Like it was new when he got it,
I
so
get that,
that
but
might
like,
be another thing.
that's still 12 plus years then. If you had it for 5 and he has 7 prior to that, that puts that thing. Wait, is it Nvidia?
It's yeah, it's a GeForce Nvidia. I don't think it's that old. It might not be
Okay,
that old.
I'll say I had so my desktop currently is was it? I got my desktop during the height of, like the chip shortage a bit. So I'm very was that I very much stick to my principles and I fully believe in them. So I did not get a graphics card for ages until the prices came back to the land of reasonable. So I was rocking a desktop with an 850-watt power supply, a full complement of fans, 32 gigabytes of RAM, a Z590 motherboard, an overclocked i7 10th gen, an ample cooler, and a 660 Ti from 2012.
A 660 T. No, yours is worse than mine.
I was rocking a
Um,
660 Ti.
yeah, I mean, my original
Was it?
graphics card was like
Mine
a
had mine
1060, which is
had
still
the
better.
mine had a DVI-D output port on it.
Yeah, no, yours is significantly worse. My first graphics card ever was a 1060, so it wasn't that
Oh,
bad.
the 1060 is not that old.
Yeah, no, there it's not.
I say people still use the 1050 to good effect.
Like I think I have like I know I have the 1080 and I'm pretty sure my brother like pre-ordered it. So it's like 2016. It's
I
not
say
that bad.
I forgot the 1060 even existed.
Yeah.
The 1060 is not a card I think about all that much.
It's solid for what it is. I don't have it anymore. I have the 1080, but I sold the 1060 to someone and it's still up and kicking. The
I don't know, but
1080 though, you know, she does good. She's alive, she's up and kicking. She sputters sometimes, but I mean, she's kind of a grandma in terms of tech cuz you
I
know,
always think of the 10 series as you had the 1030, which was like your super cheap option for basically like work machines. The 1050, the 1050 Ti, 1070, 1070 Ti, the 1080 and the 1080 Ti at the high end. I just forgot the 1060 existed because it didn't get a Ti variant.
yeah.
So like it existed in this weird name, but like I know it existed in the next series because that was the 1660 and the 2060. Like two incredibly good bang for the buck cards.
Oh, did you just log in?
Yeah, that's me.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I sent the IP in the chat, so you can
Oh,
find it.
Cottage Witch is not responding. Oh lord.
No, 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 no. Just
You
wait.
may have to lower
And
the
there
Just
we
graphic.
go.
wait.
There we
So you
go.
may have to lower the render.
Because it always hits the it's not responding thing, but it'll load.
Welcome to Java.
It'll load.
Welcome to Java scripting.
Yeah.
Promise you, it'll load. It does that to me every single time, and I have an anxiety attack, but I just wait.
Oh,
My sensitivity is so low. Wow. This shit is trippy.
You might also need to lower your render distance. The render distance when it, as Bo was saying, when the render distance when you first load into this world is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
it's set to 18 chunks by default.
It's okay. I can run it. I can fix her.
Yeah. I'll say,
Hello, Bella.
my desktop has been upgraded over the course over the year. Like once the card I eventually got was the 3080 Ti,
Oh hell yeah.
and then this year I threw an extra 32 gigabytes of RAM into it to take it to 64 gigabytes of RAM,
Oh, that's
which was
extra.
which was basically the land of if you lag, I swear to God, you're gonna get zapped with a fucking taser computer. I will
Yeah.
zap you till you work. Because like the main thing is like I use mine for renders and like I kind of use them as a server at times where I run run VNC software on it. So basically, I can just have the desktop turned on at my dorm. I can be out in class. I can open my laptop and connect to the desktop whenever I need a file, or whenever I need extra power. Albeit it's at like fucking 10 FPS, but it's enough to pull files, and
Um,
it gives basically me an admin access. So it's as if I have all perms of I was actually sitting at the machine, which is what's helpful.
yeah.
To answer your
It's not.
question, Bella, I am currently building a mythic mount stables. Continue. Sorry. I had somebody questioning
I
the
was
stream.
I was done with my statement. Oh.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Oh,
The Nerdurans come second to the stream. We must continue for the clout, damn
Raven, do you want to give like Soph the cords just so she can come out to you easier? Instead of...
Oh
you can also add her
shit!
to the team.
Fuck!
Creeper.
God damn it. Well, thank you for the excavation, big guy. Oh my god,
You could
skeletons.
also
I
just
want to go to sleep.
You could add her to the...
sleep. I'm adding you to the team, but give me a minute. I want to go. I want to go inside my house.
Let me
Creepy
in.
crawlies. Okay. Inventory, my team. Invite players, sofa couch, invite. There you go.
Yippee! Been acknowledged.
So you can see, you doing that allows you to see us on the map on default. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give you all of my. Jeez, how do I open my? No, that's not it. 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 What? How the fuck do I open my fucking waypoints? I know. I remember. That's not it. Where the fuck was it? Nope, that throws my thing. I need that. Okay. This is confusing. Okay, so I know how to share...
Out of my own sense... Out of my own sense of curiosity, has anyone heard anything from Soph yet?
God,
I've
no.
not, so I'm assuming that's a no across the board, but I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna hear anything from her ever again.
Oh, that's it. I imagine you will, and it's gonna be, fuck you.
Maybe a drunk text or something. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting old.
She's done it before.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not myself, just like... Yeah.
Waypoints. Sorry.
I expect something out of anger to come to all of us at some point.
Especially after tomorrow morning.
Okay, that's
Yeah. I was just curious if anyone heard anything right now, because if you didn't hear anything, it's basically been an hour since Raven sent anything. And if we haven't heard anything at the hour mark, they're probably sleeping.
That one waypoint I just sent in chat, so is the waypoint to our tree base. I don't think, and I don't have one for the upper base, so I'm just gonna make one.
So, on the way to the lower base, you're gonna pass by the upper one anyways.
Yeah, and there's waystones that you can right-click.
Yeah, I'm not gonna retain any of this right now, so
it's fine.
I wouldn't bother explaining it if I'm being honest.
I'm queen of re-explaining. So.
I've decided to embark on my dangerous journey in the middle of the night because I have nothing of value to lose anyway. Wow, there's a lot of mobs. I don't think I'm outrunning them because there's no real sprint mode in this for some reason.
Oh, there is. You just can't see it.
Have I not unlocked it or something?
No, you, it doesn't do a POV change. That slight POV change that normal Minecraft does, for some reason, it doesn't do that here. So you're running, you just don't know you're running. Unless you can hear your footsteps.
Yeah, creeper. Kill that zombie for me. Yeah. Bitch. Is that a fucking dragon?
What the fuck? Don't. Please tell me you're lying. Please tell me. Please, for the love of God.
I saw like a yellowish dragon in the sky. It looks like a little bird.
Oh, that's probably the griffin.
I want a griffin!
Yeah,
is he by a mountain?
How do I change? How do I train it? How do I do this again?
Rabbit.
Rabbit? Rabbit, are you sure?
I'm so cooked.
I remember getting rabbit from the request board.
Dragon, griffin,
griffin,
griffin, rabbit, and mutton. I don't have mutton, but I might have rabbit.
I'll stay in the water by where I have it so you can come at me. It's right above me.
Is this the one you lost long ago?
It was black. The one I lost was black.
Ah.
That upsets me more than anything. Wildlife, griffin, griffin, griffin. If you dire wolf, where's the fucking griffin? Griffin, griffin! Give me rabbit. No, wait, why have I already claimed the rabbit? I need the rabbit! Give me the rabbit! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry if I don't have a fucking rabbit. Where the fuck is this rabbit?
Bro, this zombie
Is it
has
my storage
infinite
system?
amount of health.
I don't know. There's raw chicken. Raw chicken doesn't help me in the rabbit situation. We've been trying
Oh,
to
there's
garner...
a black dog?
Oh, a really big one?
No, it has red eyes. It looks like it's gonna kick my ass.
That's probably a mount. I'm gonna bring one for you, actually. Come here, darling. Come here. I need a saddle, too. Where are my saddles? Oh, fuck. I am not prepared to collect a griffin today.
I'm sorry to have sprung this question.
Where
Well,
the
we
fuck
only-
is
we've
my
only seen
saddle?
one.
And I'm like,
If you still see it, I'm fine.
I
just
see it.
I just haven't expected to see another one of these for a while.
No, it's like, oh, fuck.
Where the fuck are my saddles?
I can't regen
Yes.
health. That's crazy.
I have food.
Yeah,
Come here, darling.
yeah.
No, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Okay.
Can you accept... I think... No, that is you. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna be difficult getting over there. Oh, fuck, there's...
Yeah, I do need to go to bed soon, though, so.
Yeah, I'm heading... God damn it. I hate the mountains. I hate the jungle. I hate the jungle. I hate the jungle. This is fine. I am on my way. Ow, I'm gonna die before I get there. Let me eat first. It's not very far from the house. It's just surpassing the jungle to get there. Which I'm currently doing. Much to the dismay of my mount. Which will help you get through the jungle easier. Which is why I'm bringing her to you.
Thank you. As soon as you reach me, I'm probably gonna hop off, though.
That's fine. She'll stick in this general vicinity. Don't have anything. I'll hop off soon. Maybe, if I can grab this fucking griffin. Oh my god. This is more difficult than I anticipated. I hate the jungle. Okay. The jungle has been surpassed. Kind of. There's still fucking trees. Rainbow trees. Trees. We picked the most difficult biome to live in.
But the prettiest.
It's okay, just teleport.
Yeah, I wish we had that ability. Except for we don't have waste of it all the time. Oh my god.
Well, I see you on my map now.
That's an improvement. Ah,
Yeah, you're pretty close now.
river. Yay, river. Oh, I see you on the mini-map now.
Yep.
Is Mr. Griffin still around?
Yep, he's just been
Oh,
flying
that's
back
not a
and forth in front
griffin.
of me.
Oh,
What
that's one
is
of
it?
those firebirds.
A phoenix?
Yes, which I did not come prepared for, but that's okay.
If you get close enough to it, it should give you the things you need to tame it, like with the griffin.
Yeah. Okay. Quests. Mythical mounts. Meet Griffin. Meet the direwolf. Courier bird. It didn't give me that though. You're free to log off whenever you wish.
Toy fix. I will be back another night, just not right now. I have work.
That is perfectly
So,
fine.
I will be seeing you guys later. I'll probably shoot my message, like, either, like, right before I go to bed or, like, first thing in the morning, I think.
Okay. And what's lovely is I just figured out this thing takes a golden apple to tame.
Damn.
Unless you're writing.
Alright, well, y'all have a nice one.
You too.
You too.
Yep.
So I don't have time to go back and get golden apples. So I guess I'm gonna try this the hard way.
So you can also just put like a waypoint there and come back later.
I don't think they'll stay though.
Once they're out of render distance, it shouldn't do anything.
Oh, meet the Zarpak. Achievements. So now I've actually. Oh, it gave me 4 golden apples. Just fly over here. Just fly over here. Oh, I gave it 1. Two. This is fun. 3.
You know what I find kind of funny about like
4.
have you been tracking like any of the situation in Syria?
Huh?
Like how up to how in the know you like what happens like what happened in like Syria where like the dictator fell within like 2 weeks.
I don't really know much of the world history.
Okay. Well, but one thing, like basically, that was like the biggest thing in the Arab Spring. Is like one of the failures of the Arab Spring was Syria, and it made a massive refugee crisis. Like a lot of them got taken in by the EU, but like that also like sparked anti-immigrant sentiment. But now that the Syrians are trying to go back to Syria because now the dictator's gone and they want to go back to their homes and their families and their friends. Some EU countries are going, wait a moment, you're integral to our healthcare system. You make up like a disproportionate amount of our doctors. I just find it kind of hilarious of they went of, okay, we can't take this many immigrants. We'd like to start having the immigrants return back to their homes prior to the Civil War ending. But now that's over and they're leaving. They're like, wait a moment, all the skilled workers are going too. Oh,
Yeah.
global politics.
Also, I think I just found a place where we can get our spawners. Like a spider spawner and things.
Okay. So I just need Silk Touch to pick it up.
Yeah, and clicking on this bird is proving to be absolutely impossible.
If you hold function like the F3 key and B will turn on hitboxes so you can see we need to right click.
It's a very small hitbox. Oh my god. It just landed. Fuck if the thing decides to start flying. Oh my god, I have one. It's mine now.
You have herb.
I have Burb. Oh, and you can fly. Yes to flying, or
Yes to flying.
okay, good. Because this is absolutely awesome. This is literally everything. This makes completely travel between aerial base and everything so much easier. Am I a little bit sad I left Darling down there? Yeah, but then again, Darling will be safe when she logs back on and rides her back up here, so that's not a big concern. But we have ability to fly now, which is huge. It is huge.
It is.
Because transport between. Because we were going to build little landing pads for these things anyway. Awesome. I think I can make a lead. Or do we have them already? Because in order to not have
So we
them.
should have slime balls somewhere, I think.
Yeah, in order to not have them fly, they need to be led. Lead. Straw. We should have slime balls on string.
So it's relieving to have one problem dealt with, but I still know I have other problems in my life to have to go deal with now.
Yeah.
It's like those are problems for like 3 days from now. I'm gonna take my reprieve.
I guess I'm gonna put you down here in this cave that will maybe be your home at some point. I'll actually put you up in the house right here. This will be your home. You can't fly too much in here. Happy. Happy, happy, happy. Pain in the ass, but happy. What are you doing?
I think I am going to go to bed.
I think with this little nugget of happiness, I think I'm ready to go to bed too. She's kind of sitting on the altar. Well, she was on one of the pedestals. That was funny. But yeah, I think bed good, bed needed, sleep.
Especially because I know tomorrow is going to be an early morning for me, probably.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Hunt is military, that means it's an early rise, so that means whatever goes shit hits the fan, it's hitting the fan in the morning.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
I don't want to think about it either, so I'm going to bed. We had our win tonight. We managed to smash through her lines on things. We had some wins, and I'm going to focus on the wins rather than the things we didn't get the wins on.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we got through on a couple of important topics. I really wish we could have got through on the pregnancy one, but God knows that was not happening.
Oh
As
yeah.
much as I'd love to fucking knock sense into her, nothing I can do there. But I don't know.
Yeah.
The amount of stress, like she's like, "Oh, I'm happy." I'm like, that happiness is going to fade, and it's going to fade fast and hard. She's basically riding the high of it before she gets into the low of it all.
Of course. It's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
As much as she wants to not believe it and yell at us for it,
I was like, say, oh, they're cheating things in the past. I'm like, the past is incredibly important.
It has.
The past is arguably more important than the future because it dictates how the future will go.
Uh-huh.
There are things you can. There are things in the past you can ignore. That is not one of them.
Uh-uh. Definitely not.
It's like maybe we should have fought with it more, but I feel like if we pushed any more on it, she would entirely shut us out on the rest of the fronts. But it's just
She would
like
have.
I feel like that bet went about as well as it possibly could have, realistically.
Yeah.
So I say out like the best realistic scenario would probably been a bit better than that. I'd say we got like a 90% like best case, best realistic case out of that. We managed to get her to come back after all.
Well, good night.
Was it? We also managed to get her to basically hang herself with her own words.
She did multiple times.
Oh no, but I'm saying we have a screenshot of it.
Uh-huh.
The please, I'm begging you, don't tell him it happened twice.
Yeah.
There, she hung herself with her own words.
Basically. And if he asks, well, there it is.
Yep. It's
I
one of the
will.
things where it's like, I have my evidence, but like, I was just going back up to the chat. Like, I kind of forgot I took that screenshot almost. I'm gonna fucking put that in my own personal like chat where I keep all my bot messages I just send to myself. This way, there's fucking 2 redundant copies of it because I fucking don't want to lose that.
I'm curious.
So what are you curious on?
If I have a boat. Okay, boats are made easy, so I just need wood. If I have a boat. Oh, you can't make boats out of witch hazel. Rude. It's probably not a good one either. I want a boat out of regular wood. Do we own regular wood?
Like oak?
I think I might have found
We
some
used to. I
boats.
just don't know how much
Aha.
we have left.
Main grove boat. That'll work. I want a boat. I want to be in the boat, and I want to. You teleport in the boat. That is all I needed to know.
Well, I suppose I have one final question before I go to bed. I remember you asking Soph, how do you see this conversation ending? How did you see that conversation ending out of my own sense of curiosity?
With her
I'm just curious
absolutely
what you saw.
jeopardizing everything.
How do you mean of her jeopardizing everything? I feel like she was already jeopardizing everything there. She went into it with everything in jeopardy. And, like, everything has already always been in jeopardy, I feel
I
like.
felt like she probably would have. I was curious to see how she viewed how our relationships were going to be after the matter because of how she handled it. But
It's just like, it's something that's like, I'm glad everything's out in the open because I know, that I cannot be a part of the Soph Hunter relationship dynamic anymore. It's something I didn't like being kind of stuck in the middle of beforehand, and I don't want to be stuck in it now.
there's a zombie villager.
Alright.
I want to trap him.
I'll probably be awake at like 8 or 9 a.m. Sometimes if I go to bed now, I'll get like 6-7 hours of good sleep. And by that point, I imagine my phone will have blown up with texts.
Probably. zombie villager found. I actually want to
But I
take
think the main outcome I'm hoping on this is Soph doesn't do anything radical or dumb at this point right now. That's the current footing. I think my largest fear is once one lie comes undone, how many listen, there are certain lies that are beneficial to have a bit. Like, I get the whole like not lying to her parents about the fact it's a ripped condom. Yes, that's bad, but like, I can kind of understand in the moment because currently in the moment everything's very volatile and up in the air. Like that one, I do understand a bit. Just from what I've seen of her home life, is it makes sense to keep it. I don't know. I feel like almost saying ripped condom is worse because that makes it very seem much like an intentional accident. Like that, it makes sense of why her family wants her to get rid of it. If it's from a ripped condom, it would make more sense from the family's perspective of don't have the kid then. I don't
Right.
know. So that's one of the things that was like I'm conflicted on it on that one. It's like I don't know if that lie is harmful, helpful, exactly what type of lie that falls under.
Oh, fuck
Because it's not a
you.
white lie. Huh? Oh, you're talking to the creeper?
No, the zombie villager I wanted my friend. It's about to be daytime, and if you don't let me be your friend, then you're gonna die from the sunlight. And you're about to. You killed me. Fine. Fine. You asked for this.
What are you trying to do with the zombie villager?
I wanted a zombie villager friend. So I can cure it. And
Yeah,
he
but
decided.
we won't have potions of weakness.
Well, not yet. He died anyway. I think. Yeah, he
Okay.
just died. Fuck. Well, the base looks like absolute shit because of dirt everywhere. However, we can fix that later.
Yep.
That is a future me problem. Also, villagers don't teleport with you when you use a boat.
Okay. I'm just. The lie of lying to the parents about the kind of things is something I'm kind of conflicted on. Is that if that's a productive or an unproductive lie?
We
'Cause, like,
can we can decide on that tomorrow when it's not one
I say
o'clock.
that's more of a philosophical debate than any meaningful debate.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, that's more something that we can ponder on when we're just trying to stop our brains from thinking about other things. I
Yep.
say I like having those like random conversations. Like we had a conversation at the dinner table day of I asked like what was the last incumbent president to have a primary election to decide who's running for the presidency. Like really, it basically like you come like an open primary for for the incumbent. But like, it's just like these fun conversations to have, just that keep people talking instead of just like awkward silence.
Yeah,
All right,
well, good night.
I'm off to bed. Good night.
Night night.